One of the central tendency is your mean. The basic idea is average, right? Mean, average, arithmetic mean is this, that we need to take the sum of all the values that we come across and divide by the number of values. A very simple example is we need to add 20, 30, 40. First, we'll take the summation. Summation means sum of all these values. 20 plus 30 plus 40, which is equal to 90. And we look at the number of values. There are 3 of it. So 90 by 3 will give you 30. That's your mean. This is the basic idea. Okay. Now, when we talk about grouped and ungrouped data, what is that we are looking at? The arithmetic mean of grouped and ungrouped data looks like this. The same idea is continued, just that you do a different approach. You just have a bit different approach. See, because the data is not exclusively written as what we just saw. So here we are looking at a table which tells that I have numbers 1 to 3, there are 6 of it. I have numbers 3 to 5, there are 4 of it. I have numbers 5 to 7, there are 10 of it. We don't know which exact numbers are there. So, but how will we, how will we go about doing it? Because we don't know the exact value. So what they tell is, if you have such a huge data, it's okay to take the average of it. That is, for each class, we'll take the class mark. We already discussed class mark, but again, I'll explain it. It is the upper limit plus the lower limit divided by 2. That is the class's average. 3 plus 1 by 2, that is 4 by 2, that is 2. 8 by 2, that is 4. 12 by 2, that is 6. Those are your class mark. Now, what does it mean? So we'll understand meaning of about table, right? So we'll forget about this now. We'll not think about that. Remember that you just have to take a class mark and everything else will have a different perspective. You won't be that confused. So what this table tells us, we have 6 of them. Frequency tells that, okay, the number 2 is repeated 6 times. So 2, 2, 6 times, right? And 4 is repeated 4 times. And 6 is repeated 10 times. I'm not going to write that. So there are 10 of it. Now, what does mean tell? We need to take the sum of all of it. So 2 I have to add 6 times is same as multiplying 2 into 6, that is 12. So can I write it over here? I mean, it's already tabulated now. I'll just write it over there. 4 has to be added 4 times, so 60. 6 has to be added 10 times, that is 60. These are your sum of this set of numbers, right? We need the sum of all of it. So, well, let's add all of it. So this will be 8, this will be 8. Okay, then we're looking at divide by the number of values. How many values are there? Well, they're basically 6 and 4 and 10. So 6 plus 4 plus 10 is 20. So is it not the same thing as this? Okay, that's the whole idea of frequency. So 6 plus 4 plus 10, that's 20. Right? So mean will be equal to 88 by 20. That is 4.4. Okay. So as usual in maths, we need to have formulas and representation and things. So we'll begin with x bar. This is read as x bar, which is nothing but mean, right? It means mean. Okay. This symbol, which is looks like M but sleeping M, right? It is known as summation. It means the same. That is, we need to take the sum of it. And the next line, I'll explain it. Before that, and we need to represent the symbolic representation of class mark. That is xi. Frequency is represented by fi, and the product of this 2 into 6 is 12. That is represented as xi fi. That's the name of this call. And end of it, we're taking the sum of what? This particular column, that is xi. That's what this means. This is sum of this particular column, that is summation of fi. That's why we have this formula, mean is equal to summation of the product of xi fi divided by summation of fi. This is what it means. Okay, so this is your basic idea of me. I hope you guys got good introduction to it. There are a lot of problems that we'll be doing, and we'll understand a lot of it. Okay, we'll understand the procedure and we'll understand everything.